Hi, welcome back. Today, we will learn about how to consume REST SOAP API in vDesigner 2.0. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of consuming REST SOAP API in vDesigner 2.0. However, we will configure APIs in vConnect before consuming them in vDesigner. Check out our related video if you want to learn how to configure REST SOAP API in vConnect. Now for the use case 3. We will drag and drop one input field, button, and text element. On entering data in the input field and clicking on the button, the data is going to be visible inside the text element. Let's get started. For designing UI, you need one input field, one button and a text field. On the home page, click on 9 dots, navigate to Design and Architecture. Click on Data Modeler and create a new data model. Provide a name and click Create. Then, create a new entity, name it, set the entity type as Business Entity, and click on Create. Go to vConnect, locate the API Get Entity, and ensure that the session scope is Device. If not, update it, save the changes and sync via Release Manager. After syncing, return to vConnect, test the service, and copy the API response. Paste it into a JSON editor and extract the relevant data. Copy the required data path, go to the data model, search for the created entity, and paste the data path. Click the blue arrow to save the changes. Now, click on the Data Model tab, double-click to open the data model which you have already created and click on the Link button, then select the entity. Search for the created data model, check the box, and click on Link. Now, link the data model to the application. Go to App Settings, locate the Data Model section, tick the data model and click on Add. Return to vDesigner, navigate to the API section, and create a new API named API Get ENT. Select the relevant service, click Consume, and in the Request section, add an object with the request body of the API. Click on Save, checkmark the entity checkbox, and map it to the corresponding input field. Click Next. Now in the response click on Complete, and search for the entity attribute in which you want to store the API data, for example, data. Now click on Review, Save, and finally click on the Create button. Head back to vDesigner, select the Get Details button and go to on-click event of that button. Then, create one task group and add one invoke API task. Map API _ get _ ENT API. Then, use one more task of reload elements and then map the text on which you want to show the response of the API. Click on Select and Save. Now go to the data section of that text in vDesigner Canvas, and under Entity Path, map the name attribute of the created entity, which contains the name of the API response. Now click on Apply, Save, Commit, and deploy by confirming the changes. Now, finally go to the Downloads section, and click on Launch Web Build to check your developed application. Thank you for watching, and happy learning.